Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. In this English lesson, we're diving into real, everyday conversations. You know, it's completely normal to sometimes feel a little lost when someone is speaking English to you. But don't worry, we're going to fix that today.
So what do you actually say when you don't understand? It happens to literally all of us. Today, we're going to learn exactly how to handle this simply and very politely.
Here's our game plan. 1. Asking for clarification, and 2. Making requests. We're going to learn the exact phrases you'll use every single day. All right, part 1. Asking for clarification. This is just what we call it when we don't understand something. And remember, asking questions is absolutely the best way to learn English.
Let's start with our first essential phrase, sorry, I don't understand. Go ahead and say it out loud with me. Sorry, I don't understand. See? It's simple, it's polite, and it's crystal clear.
Next up, we have, I'm not sure I follow you. This is a super natural way to show you're a bit confused. It just means, hey, I'm trying to understand, but I'm a little lost.
And here's our final phrase for showing you didn't catch something. Sorry, I didn't get that. Try saying it out loud right now wherever you are. Sorry, I didn't get that. Excellent. Now, to ask someone to explain something again, we can use 3 very polite questions. You can ask, what do you mean by, or could you repeat that please, or simply, could you explain that?
Let's put this together in a complete example. Read this slowly with me. Sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean by irony? Notice how we first state we don't understand, and then we ask our question. Perfect.
Moving right along to part 2, making requests. This just means asking for help or asking other people to do something for us, but doing it very politely.
The absolute simplest way to ask someone for a favor in English is just starting with, could you?
Another really great phrase is, can you help me with? This one is extremely useful when you need a hand with your schoolwork or just everyday tasks.
Here's a clear example. Could you help me with this exercise? This is a perfect sentence to use in your classroom with your teacher or a classmate, so you can see exactly how the grammar works in real life.
Now for a slightly more advanced phrase. Would you mind, followed by a verb ending in ing. The really crucial point here is that the verb must always end with ing.
Let's look at an everyday example. Would you mind opening the window? Notice the word opening. It has that ing at the end. Try saying it slowly to lock the grammar in your mind. Would you mind opening the window? So, how do we actually answer a request? If we want to happily say yes, we accept it, you can say, sure, no problem, or of course, or with pleasure. These are friendly, super positive ways to say yes.
But what if we have to say no? We need to refuse politely, without hurting anyone's feelings. You can gently say, I'm afraid I can't, or sorry, I can't right now, or I'd love to, but...
Let's compare them side by side. To accept, you'd use something like, sure, no problem. But to refuse, you'd say, I'm afraid I can't. Remember, politeness is the absolute key in both of these situations.
Okay, are you ready? It's time for the golden rule for would you mind? This is a very special secret tip that you will definitely need to know for your English exams. The verb mind actually means to be bothered by something. It essentially means something gives you a problem. So here is the crucial point. If someone asks, would you mind, and you want to say yes to help them, you actually must answer, no, I don't mind, because mind means to be bothered. Saying no means, no, it doesn't bother me. Yes, I will happily do it. It's a tricky little rule, but now you completely understand the logic. So, are you ready to speak English confidently? I really think you are. You've learned some incredibly useful skills today.
Let's quickly recap our steps. Number 1, you can say you don't understand. Number 2, you can ask for an explanation. And number 3, you can make and answer requests politely.
Now you can ask, request, and reply politely in English. Well done! Thank you for joining today's Explainer. Make sure to practice these phrases every single day. But let me leave you with this question. Next time someone asks for your help in English, will you accept with pleasure or politely refuse?